what it do? My name is Patrick and this is Porché Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the week of January 12th through the 18th. We are going to pull an overarching energy from the Gaia Oracle. If you stick with me to the end of the video, I will go ahead and read a little passage from the card that we choose for you. Without further ado, let's get into it. Cancer. Nine of Hearts. It's also Nine of Cups energy. 3 plus 7 is 10, which speaks towards the also the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot. Fulfillment, harmony, protection. Fulfillment, harmony, and protection. Let's see where we go, Cancer. Fulfillment, harmony, and protection. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit, which is an energy of going within, generally spurred not by like just the desire to go within, generally spurred by something that happens that forces you within because there's something for you to learn. We also have the Justice card underneath the deck. So we have Virgo, Libra energy here already. Fulfillment, harmony, protection. I feel like divine protection has to do with justice. The universe always protects. I mean, karma is essentially our protection. And that's not to say that there's this energy of like, they did us wrong, so the universe is going to do them wrong sort of thing that we are sort of brought up to believe that karma has to do with. But if you do something wrong in the world, the universe will provide you the opportunity to learn from it. And you know, we're always learning lessons. So you are showing up in this situation, Cancer, as the Three of Swords. So there's some heartbreak going on. The situation has to do with, I mean, it's either boredom or it can be like somebody is offering something that you don't want to take. There's also the potential here that there are multiple offers on the table and you don't know which one to take. But this has to do with heartache. So what that is telling me is that you may have potentially offered somebody something that they didn't take, and it's causing you a little bit of anguish. Oftentimes, and this always comes up for me, but oftentimes when you are in that energy of heartbreak, it forces you into your work. So you have an opportunity here to focus more on the work that you're doing, or the work that you came to this planet to do. What the universe is working on is the Ten of Swords. So when somebody doesn't take our offer, or when somebody doesn't accept our love, how we end things is very important. And oftentimes that Ten of Swords, like we may offer something and there's this feeling of getting stabbed in the back or needing to stab somebody in the back. And I think that's what the universe is working on. So you may be learning a lesson around how things end. And around the feeling of feeling what an ending actually is and what we are supposed to do with it. Oftentimes, and this is showing up in what you don't necessarily see, which tells me that maybe this is the lesson that you're learning, is that we have to walk to, we are in charge of what we walk towards. We are in charge of our ritual need to leave emotions and leave things behind. So there's endings and then there's just leaving things behind. There's like endings and there's like emotional detachment. There's endings and then there's going, there might be something else here for me. I'm gonna walk towards the light. I'm gonna walk towards my own happiness. A little sneak peek is that what's right in front of you is a lot of happiness, Cancer. So I do see you in this situation sort of walking towards the sun. So there's a lesson here. And sometimes lessons are painful, but there is a lesson here for you. In the near future, you have the Ace of Swords. So some sort of new message or new opportunity some new insight may be coming in for you. This has to do with an opportunity where you stood in your light. When this shows up in the recent past, given the situation that I'm seeing here, you may have offered somebody your cup, and they didn't quite see your brightness or see your light, or you weren't the right star for them, right? There's lots of stars in the sky. I often think about the like a shooting star. Some people see it, some people don't. So just know that you can continue to shine in this energy, whatever is going on. You are showing up in this situation with judgment. So this could have been a situation where you judged somebody or they judged you and it didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to. But people's judgments are just that. They're people's judgments. And the brighter you shine, the more judgments that you will have flowing towards you. But the brighter you shine, judgment is not necessarily a bad thing, right? People will judge you positively and people will judge you negatively, right? There is, again, spoiler alert, the outcome is temperance. So I think this has more to do with moving away from the extremes of what judgments may feel like, and really moving towards your own happiness. And it looks like you're doing that, Cancer. So hopes and fears have to do with the Two of Pentacles. So there's a bit of juggling here. There's a lot of responsibilities. This could be you. This could be a person or your person. Whatever this heartache or heartbreak had to do with. But I do see this juggling energy, this needing to balance, this having too many responsibilities here, like juggling lots of different things as the reason for this heartache. So if that was you or if that was another person, you don't necessarily want to be juggled. And if you're juggling a lot of things, there's not a lot of offers that you can accept. Like you have too much on your plate. And I see that here. And like I said, in the outcome, we have the Temperance card, which often talks about moderation. It talks about living less on the extremes, living less in the black and white. Depending on what deck you're using, this person always sort of has their hand or their energy turned towards the fire. We default towards wanting the passion and sort of wanting that that fire, that spark. But I'd really think about possibly being more balanced and staying more center. It's not as exciting, but it's a lot less tumultuous in terms of not having to go through the highs and lows and the ebbs and flows of life. Okay, I'm gonna read this Nine of Hearts card for you, 37. Yeah, there's a new, this has happened before, Cancer, and it will happen again. The energy around how you deal with it has to do with how it shows up again for you. Nine of Hearts, fulfillment, harmony, protection. This card signifies success, emotional fulfillment, and wisdom. Something that is dear to you or something that you are working towards has a positive outcome. This leads to a period of peace and harmony and a deep sense of personal satisfaction and emotional fulfillment. That which you strive to create and achieve is granted, and all is protected along the way. The light shines upon you, all is blessed. You can move forward with confidence. Affirmation for you, Cancer. I am blessed, I am protected, I am grateful, I am fulfilled, I am love. That's beautiful. And that's what you are, Cancer. You are love. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and comment. If it did not, please check out your other placements. That is your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I think that's all I got for you. Please follow me on social media. If you want to follow me or if you want me to follow you. I do videos every week, Monday through Thursday. There is a schedule in the description box below. And I think that's all I got. I'll see you next week.